A split vote by the Chartiers Valley School Board left mixed reactions from the board, employees, and community, as many were surprised to find out more than 40 transportation employees were being furloughed. KDKA's Jessica Riley has reaction.
Yeah, 41 transportation workers have found themselves without a job here at Chartiers Valley after a 5-4 vote by the board to furlough those workers and hire a separate transportation provider.
We're doing a roll call on this too.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Okay, there is a time and place to be heard.
You can hear the frustration in the meeting, those reactions, emotions from a yes vote to furlough the district's transportation workers.
How dare you? How despicable! And you have kids of your own? I don't have any kids, but those kids that I drive to and from school every day are my kids.
And that's what the disappointment is here. Did anybody take a time to think about the kids, let alone the kids who have special needs?
41 employees, including bus and van drivers, mechanics, and bus monitors, were on that list. Their workers' union, PSEA, says this decision was a true blindside as they were creeping up on a June 30th date for negotiations and only found out 24 hours prior to the vote about the furloughs.
We were preparing to bargain at the end of this month to continue negotiations to get a fair contract for all of our members, bus drivers, transportation, custodians, maintenance workers. And the district completely flipped everything upside down.
In their place, the board approved a subcontractor, the private transportation provider First Student, to take over their services. With that brings some concerns.
They could bring in people from all over, people who are not familiar with the district. They could have a different driver in the morning and a different driver in the afternoon. So the consistency is something that there is no way the district can guarantee that.
In addition to that, there are also concerns for the people losing their jobs. Erin Cozy is a parent and shares that her 7-year-old daughter has Down syndrome. She says getting on the school bus creates difficulty, but she's been so lucky to bond with her bus driver and make the experience easier going to school.
They had a lot of unique inside jokes with each other that really encouraged my daughter to get on the bus and not be so concerned about the drive and getting to school. They really took the time to get to know her and be compassionate with her, and that's something you can't replace.
Cozy, like many other parents, fear how the changes can impact their children after building safe relationships with their drivers. Now she's forced to make a decision.
There are other options out there. That's the thing I think Chartiers Valley needs to understand as well. You're certainly not the only option out there. Do not plan on sending my daughter, who has a disability, onto any type of transportation with a stranger that we don't know.
PSEA says they are looking into taking action as they do believe it was an unfair labor practice. Jessica Riley, KDKA-TV News.
The district says this decision was not made in haste, but after careful consideration, they say they've lost a significant number of bus drivers over the past few years and that their bus fleet continues to age, raising safety concerns about the vehicles. In a statement, the district said, quote, taken together, the prolonged absence of a collective bargaining agreement and the operational pressures on district-run transportation have created a situation in which the Board of School Directors has determined that a change in approach is necessary and appropriate. They went on to say the decision is in the best interest of the students and families for safe and reliable transportation to and from school.